And once again, I can't really start a video without that white line of death showing on the screen indicating that it's off center. And it took me forever to get out here this morning. Let's just do this. Oh, the water's gonna be cold. Oh, it might be warmer. We'll have to see. Okay, slightly warmer than yesterday. Slightly. Still say it's on the cool side, but not bad. Well, seriously, I want you to look at something here. That's from me jumping into the water. If you can't tell, like, that's like the splatter from when I jumped in the water. Like, I know for a fact I jumped farther away from the dock. And the water still came all the way over here. Apparently I made cannonballs without even trying. Good morning, happy Sunday, folks. Before I get things started, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see, what's my low? Let's see, what would be my low? I guess, at the moment, I mean, I did think about doing this, but, see, my parents and my nephews just left for a boat ride, and I really couldn't, like, really couldn't start the video until they left. I guess I am feeling a little bit, I mean, I went with them for a boat ride last night, so it's not the end of the world. But still, I guess it is kind of, it's nice to see them, though. It is. Like, being with them is definitely my high. As well as getting this wristband. What is this wristband, you might ask? Well, stick around, you'll find out. Okay, well, actually, you'll find out right now. I actually went to my very first barbecue competition. Yeah, I went to a barbecue competition yesterday. One moment, please. Actually, let me, wrap this around me real quick. Okay. Okay. Ring. Oh, right, in yesterday's video, I forgot to tell you. When I hung out at the Tunnel Bar on Friday night, some people were asking about my ring. That's all it was. Sometimes I forget I'm going to say stuff in videos, and then I don't. It happens to everyone, I suppose. Okay. Shades. Okay, so. You heard right, folks. Yesterday, I went to my very first barbecue competition. I didn't actually compete, obviously. I know nothing about barbecue or smoking or grilling. But every year around this time, the town of Hammondsport has a barbecue competition called Smoke on the Water. Obviously, it's a play on the fact that you smoke, you know, barbecue involves smoking, and you're right by the water of Hammondsport. So, oh. Okay. I just received a text from my aunt that it's my uncle's birthday today. You know, I wish him a happy birthday right now. Happy birthday. I can't say your name on camera, but it's my uncle who lives out in Colorado. Beast flying around me. It's my uncle who lives out in Colorado. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Love you. It was also my nephew's birthday yesterday, too. That was great. Actually, I got his gift and, you know, ready to go and stuff, so things are going pretty good. But enough about that. Let's get to Smoke on the Water. I had never been to a barbecue competition before, but, you know, I see a lot of stuff like this online, on Food Network, Cooking Channel, on YouTube, stuff like that, and, like, how competition barbecue works. Like, it's no joke. Like, when people have to present to the judges, they have a dedicated person who walks with the item in tow very carefully over to where the judges' table is. It's pretty, like, seriously, that's precious cargo those people are carrying. Shout out to them. But let's talk about the competition. It was actually really fun. It was, and you know what? It was a beautiful, not unlike today actually. The night it was exactly like this yesterday. I mean, you saw yesterday's video. Of course, you know what the weather was like yesterday. It was a hot day though. Like, okay, so the way this competition worked is for $20, you get a ticket to vote, a schedule of what's going to be served when, and this wristband right here, that indicates, okay, you're there to taste food and it's all you can eat for $20. Which you would think sounds really good. Problem is, I'm clearly not the only person there who wants to try things. And the lines can become very long. Meaning, it is quite possible that you could be waiting in line to try something, and you could very well get to the near front of the line, and they run out of the item that they're, you know, serving. Or either they run out completely, or you need to wait a few minutes before they get more. So, a little bit on the inconvenient side, but I mean, come on, it's the first time I ever went to something like this. You know what? I learned from it. And I'll know what to do next year. Provided that, you know, my schedule allows me to go. So the way it worked is every hour they were going to serve a different specialty. I think altogether it was maybe, I think there was maybe about 12 to 15 different groups of competitors that were serving. So every hour it was a different item. So at 1 o'clock they started serving chicken, or chicken wings, essentially. You know what? Full stop. This was some of the best barbecue I've ever had altogether. Like, really and truly. Like, yeah, it was true. There were some items that were better than others. But considering I don't have much experience with tasting barbecue, and considering this is my first competition ever, like, you know what? This is a foundation. This served as a foundation for what to look for if I ever go to another barbecue competition. Whether it's... There's a crow up there. Anyway, okay, I think it's gone. I think that crow is mocking me. So, anyway, there were some chicken wings I had where the meat just fell right off of the bone. Like, oh my God, this was good. Like, they were really good wings. Let's see. At 1 o'clock it was chicken. 2 o'clock it was pork, or, you know, pulled pork. And before I continue, some vendors also had other things to try. Like, one person had street corn. Another had, like, bacon onion wrapped meatballs or something like that. I forget what they were called. Someone actually had kielbasa, which, I mean, Poland is part of my heritage. For the record, in case anyone's wondering what my nationality is, the only two things I know for a fact I'm not are Spanish and Italian. I'm pretty much like everywhere else in Europe. French, Polish, German, Scottish, Irish, English, Welsh. Yeah, like those specific areas. But anyway, so someone actually had like smoked kielbasa, which, I mean, listen, as someone who grew up having, you know, the Hillshire Farm stuff, I can tell you that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like Hillshire Farm, but this stuff's going to blow you right out of the water if you've never had, like, smoked kielbasa at a barbecue competition. Like, it was insanely good. Now, as I kept saying, every hour something was different. 1 o'clock was chicken, 2 o'clock was pork. 3 o'clock was the mystery item. Now, for reference, I had to go to church in Bath at 4. And I'll get to that in a second. So I figured, okay, I'll see what the mystery item is. And if it's good, I'll stick around. If not, I'll head to church. The mystery item was basically, it had to be an item that incorporated cauliflower. Okay, I like cauliflower. Pineapple. Okay, I like pineapple. And Spam. Listen, folks, it's gonna seem hard to believe that there really are some things I just will not eat, and Spam is one of them. So at that point, I'm like, forget this. I'm going to church, which almost bummed me out because at 4 o'clock, that's when they were gonna do brisket. So luckily, and this is luckily, church actually got out pretty early. I'd say a good 10 minutes early, which was great because from Bath all the way back to Hammondsport, I got there as quickly and safely as possible, and I was able to try some brisket. I mean, listen, I'm the kind of guy who, will take I grew up in a household where I had 2 options, nothing like it. So it really is hard for me to say which of what I had was the best. I mean, chicken's good in its own right, pork is good in its own right, and brisket is good in its own right. But if you're asking me, if I'm choosing either of those 3, what I'm going to have is, my favorite thing to eat, it's going to be brisket. It is. I love brisket. I love beef. I love steak. I mean, steak's my all-time favorite food. Of course, I'm gonna choose anything beef related. And everything I had was all very good. Highly recommend going. If you have an opportunity to go to a barbecue competition, you should totally do it. It's really cool. A lot of fun. You meet a lot of really nice people. Actually, you know what? I forgot to say what my act of kindness was. So, this is funny. After church, I get back to Smoke on the Water to see if I can have any brisket. And there was one of the barbecue competition groups that was doing a group photo. And for reference, I actually had my Tommy Hilfiger Hawaiian shirt on. So someone yells at me Hawaiian! So I'm like, eh? So I took their photo and they actually gave me some brisket. It was actually pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Another thing that was being served from one group was macarons. There was an Oreo cheesecake macaron, and there was maple bacon macaron. Peas macarons, if you're watching this, please take notice. What else did I have? They had some other things too. There was a place dedicated to serving slushies for $5. I got myself a slushie. That was really good. What else? There was one food truck serving food as well. I got a cheesesteak from there. That was really good. Yeah, it was all really good. After I left Smoke on the Water, came back here, had dinner with the fam. I mean, listen, it's all you can eat. The samples are this big. Sorry if you had to see that, but they're not very big samples. So it takes 20 of them to do anything for most people. So I did with the family, went out for a nice boat ride. I actually have family that's renting out for a week, a few cottages down. We didn't know that until last night, so we got to see them. That was always a real treat. Always see my family. Seeing family of any kind is always a real treat. It is. Went for a nice boat ride. My nephews had bonfire and s'mores. It was just a really great day. And if you can believe it, there's more to come. because today, Claudia Heuser is going to be performing at Cuca Spring Vineyards. It'll be my first time at Cuca Spring Vineyards, and probably my 7th time seeing Claudia Heuser this year. I'm pumped, man. I haven't been to Cuca Spring Vineyards. I'm really excited to go. The concert starts at 1, which means after I upload this video, I should probably consider packing everything up. But you know what? I'm excited. You know, I think, and we're going to be celebrating my nephew's birthday later in the afternoon. The concert, Claudia Heuser's concert starts at 1. My nephew's party isn't going to start till like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Both things overlap only a little bit. And not to mention, okay, my brother knows that he and I are exact opposites when it comes to being prompt. As in, I'm always prompt and he isn't. So last night, as we're in the boat about to go for a ride, I get a text saying that the party's at 3:30. And he wants me to come not 1 second before that. Because he knows he has stuff to get ready for, and plus he knows I'm prompt anyway. Well, for once, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because I'm going to go see Claudia Heuser, which will be an awesome day. And actually, it's a great day to do anything, really. So, yeah, man, it's a beautiful day out. You got to enjoy it. I know I'm going to. I hope you like this video. If you don't like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humbled and made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, I'm always be here to lend and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.